My number 2 moment from the 2024 F1 season is Max Verstappen's all-time great come-from-behind performance in Brazil. Max Verstappen entered the 2024 Brazilian Grand Prix on a 10-race losing streak. Because of this, he had getting a win firmly on his mind that weekend. However, after only managing to qualify P12 due to a very poorly timed crash from none other than Lance Stroll, Max Verstappen would start the Brazilian Grand Prix P17 after getting a 5-place grid penalty for taking on a new internal combustion engine. With Max's title rival Lando Norris starting the race in pole position, it was looking like Max's new goal would be just to have a nice recovery drive and minimize the amount of points Lando would gain over him in Brazil, as surely Lando would be gaining points on Max in Brazil, right? I mean, after all, a driver had only ever won a race from P17 or further back on the starting grid 5 times in Formula One's 1,121 race history, so Max should not get his hopes up, right? Wrong, because the Brazilian Grand Prix ended up being a wet and wild race due to a boatload of rain, and Max Verstappen is an absolute demon when it comes to wet weather driving. From P17 on the starting grid in Brazil, Max meticulously carved his way through the field thanks to a bunch of skill and a little bit of luck, and he did not only go on to win the 2024 Brazilian Grand Prix from P17 on the starting grid, but he won it by 19.5 seconds in what has already gone down as one of the greatest drives in F1 history. Max didn't call it that though. He just called it simply lovely.